right, we have overstuffed ourselves and we still have leftovers. What are we going to do with them? We turn to Shahir Massoud. Shahir, welcome back. Happy to have this chat because I know you've done something especially creative, not just those boring turkey sandwiches. You got something better than that, right?
And I got so much better than that. And if you go to butterball.ca, Terry, over the years, I've made a Mexican pozole soup. I've made, meat patties. I made all sorts of stuff. And with my leftovers, whether it's the roast or the whole bird, this is my family's favorite, and it's the easiest recipe I've ever made.
Ooh, okay.
And it's the one they want over and over and over again. But there's a couple tips and tricks that's going to elevate your pasta game. And with my leftover turkey, I'm going to make an Alfredo, basically, but with a couple ways to elevate it. So any great Alfredo, for me, begins with cream, heavy cream, and milk. And the reason why I want both is I want the richness, but I don't want it too heavy. And the order of these ingredients matters, Terry. The milk and the cream at the beginning, and I want to reduce it down to thicken it just so. Now, here's where I add a little bit of my own pizzazz to elevate. Mustard, a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Oh, I love Dijon. Yes, yes.
You don't want it mustardy per se, but it just gives it some nuance.
Yeah.
Just a hint, you got it. Now, here's my other trick. What do I say every year, Terry? When you're doing your whole bird from Butterball, 1.5 pounds per guest, that gives you enough to make a stock. And look at the flavor, the depth that you can get from the dark roasting of the bones. Ooh. Make the stock. It really goes a long way. One thing also I like to do when I make my turkey stock, I'll freeze it in ice cube trays. Oh. So if I'm making a quick Alfredo like this, I can take a little cube of that stock that I've worked so hard to make and plop it in. So a little bit of turkey stock.
Would you throw in like just the actual ice cube, or would you like melt it first and then throw it in liquid?
No. Okay, listen, it'll melt into the sauce in a second. So, you know what I mean? It's as if you've made your own homemade kind of bouillon cube, except it's real. There's no preservatives and everything. So already I see that my Alfredo is getting darker, it's thickening, and again, the order of everything makes sense. Remember, the turkey's already cooked. So I don't want to overcook it. I've gone to the trouble of making it perfect. Now, into this sauce, another tip, not just parm.
I just want to give you a heads up. We've only got a minute left, so you pace yourself accordingly.
Parm and pecorino.
Okay.
Parm and pecorino, both cheeses.
I love it.
One knob of cold butter to swirl to emulsify. Now your turkey goes in. Now, I'm keeping mine plain because my kids are picky. I get it. And then your pasta. You can totally add sun-dried tomato to this, mushrooms, arugula, spinach. Really go nuts. Have fun with the shape of the pasta. Here I've got a shape called Fiorelli with all these curves.
That is
you
going
can
to be
use
like dinosaur shaped. It could be.
It could be. They're not that simple characters, Terry. My goodness. And then at the end, look, I'm giving it more turkey stock to loosen it up. At the end, your favorite herb. I've got parsley. You could go with some basil. You could go with some cilantro even. And in real time, in seconds, that leftover, all the work. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All the work that you've done to make your stock really influences the flavor of your sauce. And you've got the creaminess. You've got the two cheeses. You've got the little hint of Dijon. And that, of course, cubed up turkey. Whether you're using your leftover turkey from the whole bird or from one of our roasts, it's going to taste great in a simple Alfredo that's been elevated.
I love this. You're right. That was one of the easiest dishes that I've watched you prepare. It sounds amazing. And talking of like the cooler fall weather, you're looking for a good comfort food dish. Oh my goodness, that is on the top of my list.
All staples.
Love
all
it.
Staples you got.
Thank you, Shahir. All the best.
Thanks, Theory. See you later.
Think Turkey is brought to you by Manitoba Turkey Producers and Butterball. Meal ideas online.